In China. In China? In China? What am I talking about? Welcome back to another episode of True or False. Look at that little cute monkey. Let's get back into the campaign. Question 25. I don't know how many I'm going to do. Might be 20, 25 per session, depending on how long it takes. And depends how long I get stuck on a single question. So, here we go. See if I know this one. See if I did this good as last time when I got only some wrong. 61%. I really struggle with percentages apparently. 61% of cats prefer opera. I keep wanting to say opera. Oprah, even. Opera over, right, what? I don't, do they really listen to music? I don't know, whatever. Hey, I don't have a clue. Look, my cat listens to death metal, so it's fine. You know, he prefers that. Not have a cat. But, you know, relate. Charlie Chapman was banned from the USA in 1952. I know about Charlie Chapman. I know of the name of Charlie Chapman. I don't know why he was banned or when he was banned. But I know it was some time ago. So I'm just going to say true. Charlie Chapman. Okay, fair enough. The British Army has twice as many horses as it does tanks. No, I don't think. Why would they don't really use horses that much anymore? I'm assuming they use horses to a point, I'm guessing. But I don't think they would have. I know the army doesn't necessarily have as many tanks as you would be believing they would have, but I don't think they would still have twice the amount of horses as they do tanks. So I'm going to say false to that. They do? Okay, fair enough. Whatever. I'd prefer a tank myself over the horse. George R.R. Martin wrote a story about a mythical kingdom. I struggled with that word then. Mythical kingdom populated by his pet turtle. By that there, I'm assuming this person is a writer. I do not read books. If it's a GK thing or, you know, a couple of the others, then I might know because I've heard of them and I know things, but I don't really know what they've written. But there are weird books out apparently these days, so I'm just going to say true. Screw it. Fair enough. It was weird enough to be true from a writer. German has a word for an improvement that makes things worse. Well, that's not an improvement then, is it? Really? Improvement is to improve something. How do you improve something but make it worse at the same time? That's not possible. So how could you make a word for it? So I'm going to say false to that. I'm going to say false. Really? Okay. I'm not going to complain. Koala's teeth are strong enough to bend time and space. I need myself some koala teeth. But hell no. Oh, I'm shocked. I thought that was going to be true. Wow. Planet of the Apes is based on a real true story even. No. What? I don't know any relation of that would be a true story. So I'm not even going to move my mouse. There we go. Sorted. A baby octopus is about... I don't know about that. Baby octopus is about the size of a flea at birth. I personally think that would be a lot bigger than a baby ant. I know they're big now, depends when now is, but when they've grown up. But I don't think they would be as small as those, because they are tiny. They are so small. I'm going to say false. Really? Okay. If you say so. God, that's tiny. The inventor of the pop-up ad later apologizes for creating it. So you should. You should so be apologizing for those annoying pop-up ads. I'm just going to say true, because that's the right thing to do. Good, man. Good on you. You should have apologized for that rubbish. Sushi means raw fish. Sushi is what people... raw fish is what people think sushi means. But it's not. I don't know what it is. But I have been corrected before on it. And it's not raw fish. So that is false. Yay. I don't even know what it means, but it's... yeah. Okay. It's not just raw fish, is it? You got rice and the rest of it inside of it, so it's not really just raw fish. The first animal to ask an existential question? Okay, yeah, that word. Yeah, that one there, existential. I'm assuming you're going to correct me in the comments anyway, so that's what I'm going to go with. Question: was an African grey parrot. He asked the caller what colour he was. Don't parrots normally just copy? I know some of them don't necessarily just copy, but they sort of make the words with it. Like, they might mix the words up so it makes more of a sentence, but I'm not sure if they're coherent in that way of actually asking, like, what time is it, or you know, I don't know. They're smart, but I don't know if they have. So fair enough. That is one smart parrot. I need that parrot. Honeybees that return from the hive drunk are punished. Or is it like coming home late when you're younger to your parents' house, trying to sneak in when you're smashed? Like, what is it gonna, like, get drunk? Or just like fly into someone's field, guzzle the bloody whole thing and go back to the nest? No. What? Drunk off what? Okay. JD or something? Oh. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is the furthest leaning man-made tower. I know about the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This was a tower which they built on a foundation, and I think it was something to do with the foundation or the earth underneath it, due to corrosion, had like sort of corroded away, and they needed to put pillars underneath it, and they tried pulling it down from the side that was higher up to try and pull it back and pin it. They did so many things on it, spent so much money on it. I've not heard of any other leaning tower or leaning man-made tower to be doing this, other than that one mainly is the worst one. So I'm going to say yes, true to that. It's not? Oh, okay. Well, it's a bit of history for you there. A bit of general geographical knowledge for you guys. Hey, J.K. Rowling's just come up. J.K. Rowling wanted to do a Harry Potter musical. No, not that I am aware of. And I don't think she would butcher Harry Potter. So I'm going to say outright no to that. Outright no to that. Good on you. Good on you, JK. The original teddy bear was inspired by the cartoon of the US president. I have no idea about teddy bears. And what the original one was, I'm just gonna say false. Fair enough. Go with that then. In China. What am I talking about? In China, John Steinbeck's, is that how you're saying it? The grapes of wrath. The grapes of wrath is translated as angry berries. I have no idea about historical or present Chinese anything. Really. So I'm just going to say false because that sounds really weird. Hey, I got it right. Guessing's the good way. The Great Wall of China is the only human-made object visible from the moon. That is a load of baloney. That is not correct. I don't think anything man-made is actually visible from the moon. Really. As far as I'm aware, but I know that's just a myth. That doesn't actually exist. No, that's false. That is not right. Smashing. There is a 4,000-year-old clay tablet which a customer wanted a refund. What for? Did they think it was an actual tablet from like 2,000 years ago made out of clay? Why would you want? Surely, unless it wasn't a real authentic one. But then this quote isn't correct then. So I'm going to say false. Because surely, if you're going to buy it, you're going to keep it. Alright, okay, fair enough. Whatever. Donald Duck is such an incredibly popular figure in Sweden culture that they had outlawed voting for him. What? Imagine him bloody ruling some like politic rubbish. Wow, okay. Well, I think that would be so bloody funny, but it wouldn't really be Donald Duck, would it? It would be the person, so you gotta make sure, hope the person who's doing his voice acting or whatever is coherent enough and will actually do some right things, but that, no. What? Really? Why? Why would you even do that? You gotta really love a Donald Duck. Oh. Oh. Mark Wahlberg served 45 days in jail for attempted murder. I know he's had some issues. I don't know what everything is. For 45 days, it's not something I think I'd notice really, but true on that. Yay. That'll do me fine, that will. Penguins are the only known animal to fly with no one looking. Well, it's not like Slender Man. He only like comes after you when you look at him, or something. Or those statues on Doctor Who many moons ago. If you looked at them, they didn't move. If you looked away, they'd move. And no, the penguins don't fly. Penguins can't fly. There we are. Only 2 species have domesticated other species, humans and ants. What would ants domesticate? Ants normally only stay in the colonies with their own ants. What would they do is get like this fly, say yes, go do this and whatever. Yeah, you're mine now. Yes. Take me to the local store. I don't know what I'm on about anymore. No, I don't know. What would they domesticate? How would they domesticate? I don't get it. Okay. Screw you, nature. Approximately 62% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings accounts, and 21% don't have a savings account. That sounds an awful lot like my savings account, that does. And it really does depend that. It depends where they are, and America's a massive place. And if I'm going by my books, I'm able to put possible amounts away, but I think I've got about 1p in my savings account, and that's from interest, because it stayed in there for like a week, and then I took it out. So I'm going to say true. Oh, wow. I'm not alone. A punishment for misbehaviour in Thai policemen are forced to wear a Hello Kitty armband. I have seen this on images. I don't know where the hell I've seen it, but I've seen, I don't know if they were Thai or not, but like suited police officers with like the Hello Kitty bands on them. So I'm going to say that is true. Huh. Some people might not find that a punishment. They might love Hello Kitty. What are you trying to say? Hey? There we go. Don't know what happened there. Oh, a Viking one. I don't do history. I skimmed through my last history question. Vikings believe that a giant... Okay, well, when they mean giant for the start, how giant are they talking? Like a giant goat named whatever the hell that is. I'm not even going to attempt that. I'm going to butcher that name. Whose udders provided an endless supply of beer awaiting for them in Valhalla upon their death. Right, okay, so it's not an actual thing. But really, would you even believe that? It's like in Vikings that when you die in Valhalla, you'll be greeted by a giant goat which will have endless supply of beer coming from its udders. I'm not sure if you'd even want to just like, what would you do? Like go underneath it, just grab a nut and just fill your glass up. Yeah, I'll leave that image in your head. Do with that what you please. But I'm gonna say false with that. They'd actually done that. Did they actually believe this? Wow. Question 50. Right, it says Google sent an email to his employees warning that a python was loose in New York's office. On April the 1st, 2007, it was not a joke. Well, that is the question for you guys to see if you can find out at the bottom in the comments. And I will be answering this one in the next video, because it is a further 25 minutes ahead. So, 25 minutes, 25 questions. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a back-to-back rolling questions thing for me at the moment. Like first episode is this episode one after another, so I will not have seen your comments from previous videos. So I do hope you are enjoying this. I have no idea if you are or not. So just please hit that like button just punched my desk. Please hit the like button down below. Put comments down there as well, answering this question, true or false. What do you think? I want to see what people's ideas are on this. And no cheating. No cheating. I know Google's in here, but no cheating. You're not allowed to use Google. Right? You got it? Okay. Good. Well, until next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye-bye.